What is up, everybody? How's it going? Oh, geez, my voice is a little raspy. Excuse me. Well, welcome back. 2026. Hopefully, I got the name right of the episode. Did I changed that right? I can't check. Might as well. I guess I'm gonna have to just pull up my second screen. So this morning, woke up, did the off season. We'll go through the depth chart. You'll see some of the new guys. I'm gonna post the draft class right now to hopefully get some hype. Some of the boys might want to check themselves out. You never know. But obviously, I'm excited. This morning we're playing to the NFL games, and then probably we'll be back tonight once I return home from a birthday party. So we should get a good chunk of the season done tonight. Obviously, I still can't believe that Buffalo New York game we had week 2 last year. That game was like 10 seconds. So if we have those, the games fly by fast. But as you saw, if anyone saw the last stream, if we get hot, we're going to keep going because that's what's best for the team. Pretty simple as that. Real quick. I don't know why. Wait. Yeah. So it's not flipped on there, but it's flipped for me. I always got to shout out my boy Jake Paul. I will say, like, for anyone that might have been watching that fight with me, that's my dog. That's how I've watched every single Jake Paul fight. Like I've watched, and I meant like, is it sad? No, because once you have a guy that you like in the fight game, fights become so much more awesome. Now I always say before Jake Paul, technically my number one was Conor McGregor, but I was as casual can be. There was a fight. Can you get me a stream? Yeah, sure. I find the stream. I watch it. Hey, this is awesome. Shout out the Irish side of it too. You always got to rep the hometown land. Even though for like Katie Taylor, she's from Ireland, right? But I do kind of like want to root for Serrano because obviously she's Jake Paul's like she's like the most famed fighter signed under MVP. So I gotta root for my dog Jake Paul, and we're 11-1, and we're on to the next one. My prediction is so. Here's what I would think. This is what I would do. Because a lot of the talk after this one was go fight a real boxer. Well, let's look at his last 3 fights before Mike Tyson. The last one before Mike Tyson, which was the fill-in for Mike Tyson being out in July, was Mike Perry, who was more UFC. But that's a month of fight in advance. You got to sell your tickets. Again, these guys can box. I was fine with that. And I kept getting the text that he was going to lose. People were still doubting Jake Paul, and he won. So there was his third to last, his previous fight prior to Mike Tyson. But his 2 before that was versus the first one versus an undefeated boxer. And then the next one I think was 17-1, who won like whatever the golden hands of the country. 2 boxers, one with the same record at first, and then or very similar record, and then one who was like 17-1. So it was just like only one loss, just like Jake, but like almost 8 or 9 more wins. Round 1 knockouts both time versus real boxers. So he's fought real boxers. People just weren't watching those fights, and I'm sorry, you missed some good entertainment. You don't have to put on for less than 5 minutes and just see Jake Paul's right hook, which was my biggest takeaway from the fight. When I was watching it, I turned to my left and I turned to my right, and both people I was sitting next to at the bar got up and left, and it was just 2 random women. I wasn't going to start Jake Paul explaining to them. So, but I was going to explain his right hook. He was just doing this. He never lined up with that right hook. And I could tell that around 4 or 5, but I was still nervous because I didn't know who was going to win the fight until the judge put his hand up or someone gets knocked out. So, but I wouldn't be surprised Jake Paul, maybe his next fight or his fight after that, real boxers. But there is also the element that, so it had 65 concurrent million viewers, which is crazy. I don't know why I'm spending so much time talking about Jake Paul. I could be promoting the stream right now. But anyway, this is just my take on this because I've been thinking about this the last day since the win. When that Netflix number on Tuesday comes out, there is a solid chance that like this fight was bigger than the Super Bowl. Now, obviously, Mike Tyson played a huge part in that. But does Jake Paul go right back to Netflix with a real boxer that he's going to destroy easily? That's That's because it's obviously not going to get Super Bowl numbers, and then you're going to have a comparison, an unfair comparison, because it's like you guys want me to fight a real boxer, but then you guys aren't going to watch the fight. And like Jake Paul, I don't know, he's projected to make maybe I heard 40 million from this fight, but just for example, he made 41 million dollars in either 2021 or 2022 alone. I think it was 2021, and I assume that number's only gone up, especially with MVP doing more stuff, Amanda Serrano still being an absolute beast in the women's field. So, but this is about my big take. I said this at the night at the bar to a few of these fans, but I do think the next one might be McGregor. After the Netflix was so big. Again, maybe he does a real boxing match, 1-2, but I think McGregor might happen. That's just my take right now, and I've been pretty solid with following the Jake Paul storyline. Does it happen right away? No, I'm saying the next big one, but I think he got to do what he just did after his little break here. It's November, so Jake Paul is usually a December fighter, which has set him up for like a March. But then I think was Woodley, that was a year apart. So, because Woodley was this, I know Fury was very late February. So February or March, go fight a real boxer. Doesn't need to be the big Netflix thing. Just go beat a real boxer that, again, you've beat the last 2 times you fought a quote-unquote real boxer. Even though as Anderson Silva said, if you go up to him and say he's not a boxer, he'll just pop you in the face being like, what are you talking about? I box professionally. Like, I remember that being a takeaway from the lead up to that fight. And he was like, people were saying I'm not a real boxer. Like, come say that to my face. What do you think I've been doing the last couple of years? I've been boxing. I'm a professional boxer. But I digress. So that's my take on the Jake Paul situation, if anyone wanted, from what I would like to say, a guy who knows something about Jake Paul. Maybe it's the only fight I could tell you I could break down as much as that, but even so, there's still stuff about boxing I don't know. It's boxing. Boxing's not it's not in my forte, but Jake Paul is, so shout out Jake Paul. All right, let's get the stream going, because we only got a little over 2 hours. That's plenty of time to get a nice game in there. So let's, first things first, we put it on the small TV. We put the second screen up. Make sure it's on low, because obviously oh no, we don't want to hear me. I guess I could just mute it, but I'm going to lower it just in case. You never know what happens. All right, then we got, what do we got here? We're going to need a link, so we're going to allow paste. Episode 1, Don't Get Cocky. The reason why we're calling it Don't Get Cocky is because we made it to the Super Bowl on All Madden as rookies. I was a rookie head coach. We had a starting quarterback who was a rookie. A lot of our best players were rookies. And, yeah. But we're going to let's go through, we'll go through the team right now and show you where we made. So off-season was, again, we have a lot of rookies that already have established jobs in the team. And the Jets, there's a lot of guys that came in last year and I really got to enjoy, they're good players and they're great men, which is more important. Again, that's might be the best thing I've ever came up with saying in a handshake line. Hey, you're great. If I ever saw a player I would respect, it'd be like, hey man, you're a good player, but you're even a better person. And then be like, what? Kill him with kindness. That's what I said. But it's easy to say that when you're in midget hockey, when you're ripping up 2 goals a game, maybe. So, but shout out all the midget boys. Here we go. We got Zach Harris. So Jordan Travis was officially, he got the backup job in camp. So if something happens to Harris, we will see what Jordan Travis can do. Jameis Winston still here, very nice vet presence. And obviously that week 17 game he played last year was still a great comeback, great job filling in for Harris. And Harris needed that because once the playoffs got started, he was off and running, even though he lost week 18 and tried to make us miss the playoffs. But we made it, so who cares? The halfback room hasn't changed. It's still Brees. It's still Braylon. It's still Josh. And it's still this guy. who, if we see him, would be a problem because we probably sign a replacement. But he's a good depth. Shout out Conley. Conley's only getting better. The Conley Cannonball. I've seen the T-shirts during training camp. It's crazy. The wide receiver room. Oh, so you might have heard the big news. Billy Ryan, who was projected to go in the 3rd round. I had a 2nd round pick scheduled right by his name. And here was the thing. Leslie was projected to go really low. But then I looked at his, like, projections and, like, not projections, but, like, his ratings. And, like, he seemed too good. So we drafted him in the 1st round. Maybe we should have went Billy. But Billy is off to Houston. Maybe replacing Stephon Diggs. Maybe if Diggs is still there, he's the 4th guy. But Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Billy Ryan for C.J. Stroud. Obviously, I'd rather have Billy Ryan on our team now, but I shout out Nick Caserio in Houston. He's doing something smart. So we got Garrett Wilson. He's still like the clear number 1 guy, a little more of a veteran. We need it for the young guys. Sean Costello, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let's see. I'm excited for him. Kadire, obviously, we saw in the playoffs. He's reliable as ever. Alan Lazard, he proved himself last year. He deserved a chance to be on this team. As you see, Malachi Corley, he was one of the guys who traded him. Clark, some other guy that was going to get cut 5th and a 7th for a 2nd for Tennessee. That was a long negotiation, but we found something that worked there. Get those guys away, open up some room. We'll go through some of the other trades we made as we get going here. John McDonald. So once John graduated with nursing at UMass, and I don't think he was going to go to the league. And then Billy Ryan got drafted to the Houston Texans, and I had a role set for Billy Ryan. I had to call up John and ask him, hey, we want to draft you. And he was a 7th round draft pick, so obviously it was. But John was excited to come, and we'll see. Alan Lazard might have the wide receiver 4 hole for now, but John's right there. So shout out John. We're excited for him. But Billy Ryan in Houston's obviously going to be he's the first Amherst boy to not come to New York. So, but we're going to be rooting for him. Hopefully we get to play the Texans this year. We'll check the schedule. Maybe not. Who knows? And then Anthony Schwartz was just a fast guy. I needed another veteran in here, and he's going to do the job. He's been here for 5 years. He's a fast guy. He can catch the ball. We're excited for that. Kennedy, he's a dog. He's back. Derek Canavan is a tight end. He was a wide receiver in college, but he had this big growth spurt, and I think he's going to be a solid tight end to back up Kennedy. And he'll play a lot because you saw we get in those tight end formations quite a bit. And then Eric Sober, he had a fight in training camp, but his obviously he was hurt 10 last year, so I think it was him and like Luke Kroll were fighting for that job, but Luke Kroll got the cut because we saw Eric Sober in that play as the wide receiver 3 when he does that little drag across. He was fantastic. So shout out Sober. Offensive line, Olu same, AJ Jackson same. Big Mike was our first pick. He's a great left tackle. Obviously, we don't need a left tackle. We needed a left guard, but let's get this guy in here. He can play multiple positions. Offensive tackle was we play every game, so we saw offensive tackle gets hurt. Someone told me to turn down the injuries. Maybe we'll do that because it's always a democracy in the chat, and I'm the dictator, so I can overrule stuff. But if it's reasonable and the chat says it, I'll do it 99.9% of the time. So that's why we have only one left guard, because technically Big Mike will be there to start the year. Tim and Rames, same. Vered Tucker, we franchise tagged. So we got rid of BR. Thank him for his service, but the franchise tag for a guard was way cheaper than a tackle. And he was one of the best offensive linemen in the league last year, so we're going to try to work something out with him. Obviously, we got a lot of guys coming in who need to get paid, but he's 27, 2-3-year deal maybe. We're just going to try to get it done, or not again. Trade deadline candidate. He probably would have been traded last year if it wasn't for that injury, but we're not bummed that Elijah Vera Tucker's on the team. He's going to help out. And then Haven Samigot and the Rams traded the deadline last year. Oh, I forgot. Big Mike is actually going to be right tackle. So, but I forgot we changed that when we saw the depth chart. So, but good backup, good third tackle to have. Mill, McDonald, Watts. These guys, they're young. They're good players. They're going to be here. We'll see how it goes. I think Will McDonald, we picked up the 5th-year option for, so we'll see if he makes it there. But we still got a few more boys in Amherst. And I will say this, Mav Ryder, my son, the second, who led UMass to a national championship. He is coming to the league, but we're not going to pull no Dion. He's going to go somewhere else. So that should be exciting to see. Maybe, well, I was going to say maybe go to Billy Ryan, but I don't think that's happening. Jermaine Johnson, McGregor, Williams, Reeder, one of our bigger free agency signings. We did have money since we did have a lot of rookies or young guys on the rookie deals. So we got some defensive tackle. He's old, but maybe a 2-year deal he got, but he's going to provide some good depth just in case something happens to Quentin Williams. Bush, Sheriff, I'm fine with those. Bush played well last year. Mosley, we re-signed him specifically because his contributions to the offense last year when we needed him. Shout out him. Leslie, this guy was an offensive kid in Amherst, but the older he got, the more defensive he really got minded for sure. He has a lot of discipline and a lot of foresight. So we're very excited. He's going to play a huge role for us, and we're really excited to see what he can do here. But he was a good find. Shannon Buckhalter, again, one of the only top 100 from the Amherst draft. So we're going to really hopefully he can even get better. But you see, he does have some nice little stats. Morelli, we saw him make one of the biggest plays of the season last year. And then we got Marcus Camby Jr. Blocking him up. Not blocking him up, backing him up. Gardner, McDonald, Williams. We traded DJ Reed, who was an 86, 89 overall cornerback. And depending on, I guess, his morale that day. But Darius Williams was not Darius Williams. DJ Reed, we got a big package for him from the Pittsburgh Steelers. They needed a cornerback. We wanted some picks going forward. We worked out a big deal with all of that. So McDonald's in a big spot. Darius Williams is there. Andrew Donnie, who's still the number one slot guy. Obviously, he didn't have as well as a projection as we would have wanted, but hopefully this year he'll play more. And then we got these guys back, Jarek Bernard Converse, and then we got Quantez Stiggers. So very excited about that. Tony Adams, Andrew Wingard. Ooh, another position change from Amherst. Liam used to be a left end, but we obviously didn't have room for that. But we know his athleticism. We know his quickness. And when I think we were younger, he played like center back for soccer, so he knows about just staying back, being a guy. And so that's why he could probably play free safety too. So, but we're excited. I think he's going to be a great fit back there. And replacing Clark, who had some big plays for us. Chark, whatever his name is. Clark, yeah. He's good. So we're excited to have Liam on the team. Flannery, I think Flannery proved himself last year. He's a good kicker. And then Mango, he graduated cum laude or cum laude, whatever it is. So he went back to school. He's only at 65 kick accuracy. All right, he's punting. All right. So that's fine. That would have been a concern if he was our kicker. I don't think we could play him, actually. So that's everybody. I guess we'll take a quick look at the depth chart. All right, depth chart. All right, we'll do it via just lineup, but I gotta. So we got. We'll do a quick thing because I do want to see if we play the Texans this year because obviously Billy Ryan was a huge part of Amherst. He's a good player too. So we got no Texans, so maybe we see him in the playoffs. But Bears, Bengals, Bills. All right, we got a schedule for sure. I don't know how else to describe that. It's a schedule. All right, adjust lineup real quick. We're just going to show you how we're lining up, and then we'll get into the first game of the year. So, yep. Big Mike in it, starting right tackle, Canavan, tight end 2. So we have, what's up, Kennedy? Welcome to the Players Club. Even though you're here, I'm just going to keep going like I have been. So John, we'll put him as wide receiver 4 to start, see what a young, fast kid can do. But Alan Lazard's right there ready to go. Defense, Leslie's getting in the linebacker starting spot. We like to see that. Everyone else looking pretty good. So because of his development, I like Donahue being the slot cornerback, as you can see here, but we might need to move him up past Darius Williams, but who cares? It's Darius Williams. Cud's still the slot guy. Josh, third down back. Braylon Allen, he's a guy who's been kind of he's been negative when it's come to playing time. He's like, who's this Joshua Ryan kid? If you didn't coach him at UMass, he wouldn't be playing. And I said, do you remember that Bengals game was the last year? Like he can play. And remember that screen pass he had? Oh my. So, but we saw it, hey, we gave you opportunities last year and we almost won a Super Bowl. Do you want to win the Super Bowl? That usually shuts some players up in Coach Mav's locker room because that's what we're playing for. Let's see. They got a fun uniform they could pull out. Ooh, all right. They'll wear that, and we'll show up for a funeral. All right. So, again, we're playing to the NFL kicks off. We got a new class and everything. If you're here now, maybe skip ahead to the beginning of the game and you want to see the new class breakdown, we just went through the whole thing. So, we're excited. So we got Canavan, Mike, McDonald, Leslie, Camby Jr., Kelly, Mango. We're just excited. And also, that second round pick, once we didn't get Billy, we traded that because, well, we just do what's best for the team, right? All right. Caleb Williams, year 3 for him. He goes down the field and scores right away. Oh, wow. Feels good to be back. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Year 2. Are we going to make making the Super Bowl as a rookie and just to show everyone. All Madden, it's locked. We can't change it. I'm pressing buttons. It's unchangeable. So shout out All Madden. We made it there after choking away the regular season because we had such a good start to the year and then we just fell apart. But oh, there's Breece Hall. There we go, Breece Hall. But yeah, after having a terrible end of the regular season, we made it on a tiebreaker. We lost. It was win, get in on week 18, and we lost. We didn't deserve to make it, but we did. And then once we got in, we go, hey, we made it. Let's just go win it. And that's what we tried to do. And we fell short, but Eagles, they lost it 2 of the 3 years. So they lost in real life to the Eagles. Then they lost it in the first year of this game to Buffalo. So they were due for a win. We're young. Can't do anything about that, but it was a learning lesson for sure making the Super Bowl. We saw it. Obviously, I got to do better clock management. Harris heard spike. I heard hurry up. But there's Harris. Oh, a foot on an off-balance throw. Oh, Kennedy. That's a big first throw of the year. That Harris looks. You could tell this team looks more settled in. But we're already down 7-0, and it's already down in the first quarter, so we got to score points. Oh, what a spin. What a spin.
As he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in.
No, whatever. All right. Cud, you got a drag, and that's a good touchdown, I think, for sure.
He'll drop to throw.
That's what I'm talking about. Patience. Owen Kadire starts out the 2026 campaign. I will say that was a lot of flexing for someone that didn't really have that jack muscles, but I love Cud, so shout him out.
You find yourself already down to score.
Nice work. All right. Here we go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first.
Now let's see if we can catch him off guard. Obviously, this might be a big mistake, but all right, good job getting rid of it, Harris. All right, I was like, I didn't see the end of the first message. I was like mad. I was like, is someone talking shit about us? Oh, shit. I was so busy looking at Cud. Definitely not a good drop. Oh, Son Reddick. He used to be a Jet. All right. So, Ooh, Candyman out there, but I think we're just going to throw this down the field to Garrett Wilson if we have to. Yep. Oh, he might beat the guy. He might beat the guy. He does. Garrett Wilson's going to take it all the way. 95 yards to the house. The Jets are up. 3rd and 25 from their own 5-yard line. Zach Harris just takes a few steps back and launches it to his wide receiver one, Garrett Wilson.
But you got the big arm.
Between Kadire, Costello, Wilson, Alan Lazard's a savvy vet. John McDonald has potential as a rookie. Obviously, we saw the reports. Nick Caserio. There was a, what's that? I'm blanking on the term. A coordinated effort to prevent Billy Ryan to go to Coach Maverick, but we always have a backup plan. So, shout out. Hopefully Billy does well in Houston. It's 2 minutes left. Let's all right. Short to Brees Hall. Let's get this ball moving. All right, let's get in the hurry up. Zach Harris. The whole team just feels extra comfortable right now. We haven't even seen Costello. Let's just, if we give Costello the option, we'll see this. Can he do this? But he's going to have, right outside Kadire. I thought we had that there for sure. All right. All right, I like the mesh sneak here. I want to give Canavan some work if he can get open, but I think it's Kennedy who's going to be open. I couldn't see because of that shadow, but that's what we're talking about. Remember, these guys in year 2, they should take some of them might take a big superstar leap. Hopefully no one has a sophomore slump. But year 2, that's the year QBs, like a good QB's breakout now these days. There's Brees Hall. Brees Hall, what a play. Remember, one of the biggest issues of this team, it was health. It seems like every day we had someone going down. Bench Costello. What's up, Canavan? Welcome to the team. You know what? If Costello gets open here, we'll see what he does here on a post. Try to direct some of the attention away from some of our other downfield guys. All right, I can't see. Low throw, nice work. I will say, it's 2 hours until NFL kickoff, so oh no, look at that. Oh, get Big Mike! All right, so it looks like the Bears, they were given, the offensive line was locking it all day, but it seems like when they get full pressure, they've just broken through our line. So our line needs to step up. Harris needs to hold on to that ball. All right, we have 9 seconds. We're at the 30. All right, I think we have time for maybe one play to try to get into field goal range. But then if not, have a higher chance of the Hail Mary. Dive so we can get that. Nice work, Kennedy. Great stuff. Remember, all Madden, baby. All right, are they giving us a Flannery field goal from 58? All right, we got the win. We just got to time this right. Oh, it might go a little to the right, but it might go right down the middle, too. That's a huge kick by Flannery to give us the lead. We'd love to see that. Let's see. Do we start with the ball? We don't. I don't know if I was looking for that. Wait, we don't with the... That glitch happened again. We got to figure that out. What's going on there? Play all offense. Yeah. All right. So I wonder if that's a glitch where if you, like, score in the last minute or something, like, they're just, like, they think it's, like, a regular... Like, it's a quarter end and not a half end. All right. Here we go. But we still got the lead, though, so we can't complain. If we lose, it's on us.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down at 8.
Good job getting rid of that Harris. Third and 8. Costello. What can you do? What can you do? Oh, there's McDonald. I think Costa's going to get wide open. There he is. There's Costello. Harris. Already looking so much more comfortable in this pocket. Someone who just got hurt. Did Costello just get hurt after catching one ball? Oh no. There's Brees Hall. Thankfully we have Mike Tirico and not the woman who says Brees Hall. Shout out Harris. Let's see. We're gonna get an injury pop up. Costo has a low back. Stop being a wuss. Get in here, Costo. A low back strain.
He has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Back to the air one more time.
There, Canavan with some great speed. Yeah, more than he should. He's a big boy in this game. But he might have some big legs too. All right. Costo, you just go corner. All right, Brees, you block. I like... No, no, that changed. All right, whatever. We'll do it anyway. This is where... Oh, just out in front of Costo. That was right where the Super Bowl ended. A back corner throw to Costello that the Eagles just were ready for and we weren't. But that would have been a crazy way.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, no. Terrible execution by the Bears D right there. All right, let's slam. Changing my mind. The play action. Oh no, why did they take me to the left? I wasn't ready for that. I just wasn't ready for that. Even though the guy was open, I wasn't ready for that. That's fine though. 2nd and goal from the 5. Josh, you just full slant. I think you'll get open. Kennedy, you post just in case the guy with the M on his head gets in Josh's way. Oh shit. There's... Oh, what a catch! Costello comes back and brings it right back in. Sean Costello. Wow. And the Bears are stopped. Going for it on 4th down, 36-yard line. He's going to launch it up. It's Costello again. And Costello catches it. Costello showing up here game 1 of the regular season for the Jets. Sean Leslie with the interception in his rookie debut. He's getting comfortable in the league already.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Brees Hall. Oh my goodness. $9 million. What a bargain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that's going to
all right.
Incomplete.
Okay, I have nothing to say about that. He just let it hit his thigh.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, I should have ran that, but if I think I would have did it, I would have been really mad with myself because that should have been a nice run for Harris. But he's trying not to use his feet. He wants to stay healthy. He's getting older. He's getting more mature. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Flannery right up the middle again. All right, let's... All right, they killed some clock. I'll say, I just realized last time we did not have to like just run out games because like 38-0 blowouts in the first half. So that's cool. We're playing every game. But look at that stat line for Harris. Is this the year Harris is finally the MVP and not like Costello? Because people are saying Harris has been carried by his receivers, Kadire, Costello, but I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side.
Good catch by Canavan. All right, if we have to get a field goal here, I won't be like too upset.
Set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side.
Stay in bounds. All right, that's the game. Nice opening week 1. I think we already have such a better team. Besides that fumble, Harris had a really clean game throwing the. He had a clean game throwing the ball. Obviously, we don't want to see fumbles, but he had an interception problem last year, not a fumble problem. So. All right, I think I might just. Again, we're not. Mike Tirico's right. We are 100% not going to force anything here. We're going to play. We are going to play New York Jet football.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll gain some yardage here, but that is
who's hurt?
Nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
All right, he's just on the bench. He should be chilling.
Timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play.
Help whoever drafted Cole Flannery in fantasy. That's an extra 3 points for you right there. You're welcome.
So this one a win for the
huge win.
Jets.
Harris, 65%. That's great. Breece Hall 4 for 8. Ryan, maybe we'll see him more involved. Breece Hall led the way with receiving. Let's just look at the Jets. Kennedy had 4 for 88. Costello, Kadire, we saw him early with that touchdown. Garrett Wilson, we saw early with that touchdown. But yeah, that's a team. That is a team for sure. Oh, we can check player. We can check the defense stats real quick too. Sorry, obviously fantasy-related things. Donahue, a lot of tackles out there. Look at Liam Kelly getting involved. Matt McDonald getting involved. Leslie, he had the big interception. Any other turnovers? Any other cool things? Sacks? Matt McDonald had half a sack. Leslie half a sack. Maybe they got it together. Who knows? No forced fumbles. Nothing crazy like that, right? All right. So shout out Leslie. Rookie debut getting a nice interception and a half a sack. Ooh, Donahue. You know what? I like that because sometimes we have to punt, and I've seen him out there. So if he can try to strip the ball and still tackle, I'll take that one. That makes more sense game-wise. All right. I just want to see where Harris ranks. All right. Oh, wow. Harris had a great passer rating. That's like the hardest thing. Oh, I did forget to say, we got some new coordinators. On the defensive side, Antonio Pierce, former coach of the Raiders. Very excited for him to shape our defense. I would give him, we wanted a leader back there because obviously I'm an offensive-minded head coach, so I wanted a guy who I could trust to run the defense, and I trust him well. And Mike McDaniel, he got fired from the Dolphins, who are off to a 1-0 start, as you can see. But I gave him a call immediately, and I said, hey, I want you to work with my boy Zach Harris. And he said, fuck yeah, brother. So that's exciting. All right, let's play game 2. What time is it? Because I probably will stop a little before 1 just to make sure I got all my fantasy business taken care of. But I'm excited. I'll be RB.
The Jets leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Bengals on Thursday night primetime.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
It's been mission accomplished so far. Each offense
All right,
will start the day
let's
in
do this thing. Thursday night football, short week. All right, and the Bengals took care of business first. So really built up the ground game to start off that first drive. And it set us up well. Maybe we can do that again.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
See, I'm already forgetting who we played week 1.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Is there some detail I can remember?
They go play action here.
Jeez.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7.
Oh,
Some of
the Bears, yeah,
play
Caleb
options
Williams.
get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut
Here we
it.
go.
Except for this defense, it just
3rd and
adds a
20.
whole bunch of
Yikes.
negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
He's going to launch it up. Costello with the catch. The cornerback kept going, and Costello just stopped.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield.
2 1-0 teams looking to move to 2-0.
Hall running between the tackles.
Brees Hall explodes for a 3-yard carry.
Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
2nd and 7.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Hall. He gets forward, next about 4 yards.
We're,
Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That's a good question. What should you get for lunch?
DB, they're in the nickel, 3rd
Well, I'll
down.
say this. Are you planning on watching football today? And that would be my first question. Costello.
And he's gonna be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Because if you're planning on watching football,
And they've got
I
themselves
always say
another
about
first
this.
and 10.
On football Sundays, you never experiment. You never like, you're not like, oh, this looks good. When you're watching football, you want something
Working inside the red
that
zone.
you know you're gonna like. Shout out Garrett Wilson. Shout out Zach Harris. Shout out the New York Jets. So you got to factor that in mind. So that would be my first, because I'm really good with food recommendations. But I'll say this: you want something safe. You want something you know you're gonna like. Now, this is the other thing I'd say. Do you want to? I remember this was always the Uber Eats dilemma at in Amherst, because nothing beat waking up, Uber eating or Door Dashing. Sometimes if you have the energy, you could do a nice pickup, save the like $15, but you have it, you get it right for 11. You hear Scott Hansen break up the music. You set up a game on the second TV if you're privileged enough. Thank God the CPU are idiots. They're idiots for us sometimes. Thank God they're idiots for them. But you get the food at 1, and now do you want to eat at 1 o'clock, or do you want to pick through it as you get through the witching hour? Because obviously I think you want to be done by the witching hour, like freshness. But McDonald drawing the flag. But yeah, you also got to factor in dinner. Like I got a birthday party tonight, so my 1 o'clock food, if any, will be a light snack, maybe like a few Cheez-Its.
The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
So I don't know. That's honestly, I don't know what to recommend you, but that would be what I would look for if I was looking for food today. That's just my perspective. Again, because it's more about the football. Sundays, you got to rank them. It goes number 1, most important thing, faith. Shout out faith. There's a reason why God's Day is Sunday. Second, might be family or friends. Like, shout out those people. And then 3rd might be football. 4th, food. Because you can eat food any day of the week. Can't watch football every day. Or at least in this amount of volume. Like I will say, it's very common knowledge, even though like it's definitely gone away from less as TV deals, you want to get viewers. But the old classic, high school plays Friday, college Saturday, NFL Sunday. Now,
because of a play just like that one.
As
Softening up the front and opening the door.
As an educator,
Gap in the future.
I don't want to like take away Friday night football from the children, but a Friday night football NFL game I think would be electric. Having a game on Friday every night, you know, you could watch. And with all due respect, like, not like sometimes you got to miss a game for sport.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Canada with his first NFL touchdown.
Touchdown! The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Wow, that looks exactly like that.
Better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's
Harris on the
best
run.
friend.
All right. Wow. Joe Burrow is not letting up. You gotta, and we might get screwed by not getting the ball. So we gotta score. There's Kadire, pick up the 9. Good pickup. Look how more comfortable Harris is looking in this pocket.
Here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
All right, Brees Hall. I love. Depending on what this guy does, you might have the speed to beat him. Oh,
He put everything he had into this one.
and there's Brees Hall.
He's brought in at the 15.
Unbelievable.
They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a
All right, so here's the thing. We don't hurry up. We just use accelerated clock. There's no accelerated clock, so we just quickly press the play. We know that. That's how we learned from what the mistake we made at the end of last year. He's going to put it to Brees Hall. Brees Hall is going to get it over. We're going to call a timeout. We're at the 3-yard line, 2nd and 2. 25 seconds left. We have to come home with the touchdown.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch made underneath by the back. And the defense gets
All right,
there
3rd and 3
to force a
here.
small loss.
If we don't, oh, so we can get a first down and maybe get a little creative with the clock. But see, this is when I wish someone had a zig. All right, they might run into each other, but Brees, you got to block me from the blind side. Pass shift, Mike, big Mike. You better get that guy.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh,
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
all right, let's kick a field goal. I'm
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good.
That's what we're talking about. All right, so I do want to see this. So jump to next play. All right, we're gonna. I want to do a nice kick return here. Try to remember these when we can.
No doubt you have been glued to your television so
Oh, there's
far.
John McDonald. Let's see what the young rook could do. All right, he tries breaking back in the middle, takes to the 29. We'll take that.
Inside the 30.
Look at Harris. Look how comfortable he looks.
Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far.
Oh, Costa was just hugging Canavan on the field.
He's just seen the field
We know
well
Canavan's not gonna like
this
that.
offense.
All right, let's start things off with a nice peek. Maybe we could catch him up. Ryan, I want Ryan to give an option here. Let's swing him left because we'll go to the right.
They'll come out throwing.
There's Garrett Wilson. And Garrett Wilson. Oh my, Garrett Wilson.
And he's going to take this across.
The deep threat of the NFL so far here in the 2026 season.
Right away in half number 2. Garrett
Yeah, I just think the Bengals did not see that play call coming to start the game. And finally, the Jets get a stop on defense. And this might be the time where they can get up 2 scores and begin to set up their momentum. Because right now, Zach Harris looks like the best NFL quarterback so far of 2026. His poise in the pocket, some of the throws he's making. And it's been a good balanced effort. Obviously, there's been big plays from Wilson, but he's been spreading the ball out. He hasn't become over-reliant on just one guy. And it's going to be over the shoulder. It's looking for a Kadire, but 35 puts his fist up.
Great defensive effort to reject
3rd and 4.
And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
We got to do a screen pass with Ryan. We haven't got that option, but that's what I wanted. All right, we got Costo. Let's see, is Costo going to get open? Or we're just going to go right here to Garrett Wilson on that drag. Good first down. All right.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add
Let's
on
see. We
even
got
more.
Oh,
He just feels
bro.
aggressive mindset all game long as
All right,
there's
let's just
time
do a
left.
mesh spot. I like a lot of guys here. Costello, you might be able to just
Performance?
run right through those two guys, depending how stupid they are. And then Brees, you need to just swing right because I want some guy to fall to you.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he
Oh, that
put
was
everything he had into that throw.
fuck.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted.
That was his first real mistake all year, and that was all me. I just tried to get cocky.
And the Bengals take over as he
I tried human control, and I overcompensated because you see our guys don't come back sometimes. I overcompensated, but that was bad. All right, good job. We held him to a field goal. All right, this is exactly what we want right here.
This our last play of the quarter. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going
Come
right
on,
back to
guys.
the
We got to be a little quicker.
And they've got him behind.
You know what Harris just said to me on the sideline? He said, good, I got the first one out of the way. We knew it was inevitable. I go, hey, that's the spirit, man. They're part of football. All that matters is how many points you had prior to throwing your first one, and how you respond after throwing the first one.
That's 8 yards for the game.
Anyway, if you throw a second one, hopefully you don't. It's the same thing. How many points do we already have, and how do we respond?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move.
He pulls out. He's looking for Canavan. Canavan, big catch by the big dog.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum.
Harris looks he has much more comfortability throwing down the field. Comfortability, is that a word? Sounds real. Comfortability. I wonder if that's like a fake word that gets used.
Second and 10.
All right, Costello. Why are you doing all these crazy routes, dude? Just get open.
He's going to throw this one.
And Harris gets rid of it just in time. Looks like he was looking at Costello mainly, but I'll say Kadire.
Man in motion here. Third and long for him here.
He goes Kadire. Oh, Kadire!
This one's incomplete.
He might have been able to take it all the way if he broke through with a stride, but he drops an easy one.
And now they're staring at
And this will send out Flannery looking to make it a 3-point game.
moment of the game so far, an important field goal try
And
here.
Flannery right down the middle, just like usual this year for Cole.
Good. And they take the lead.
Griffin Morelli with a huge sack. Probably someone he admires a lot, Joe Burrow. Jordan Mason. All right, Jamar Chase. He looks like he's been the guy that Joe Burrow's going after. 3rd and 5, Joe Burrow. We can't let him get 7 yards on the ground. Shout out Quentin Williams. Is that a penalty? Take back my shout out for Quentin Williams. All right, now we're in the 2-0 warning. Oh, that's not good. I was so focused on the plays, I wasn't looking at the clock. But what a sack by Will McDonald. CJ Mosley's injured on the play. 4th and 9. I assume they will go for the tie. They will. Evan McPherson, here we go.
On this attempt. It's a 36-yard look for him. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a to a sideline, to an entire team.
141, all 3 timeouts.
Trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his
There's
defense
Ryan.
to do their job.
That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Ryan tried to go all the way around, but he's going to walk down to 25. Here we go. 75 for a touchdown. A little less than 50 for that field goal. But let's see, can the Jets move to 2-0 here with a classic 2-minute drill from Coach Mav and the Jets?
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw.
Looking for Kennedy. Kennedy will get the first.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The clock manager right now looks they're a minute away. If this is over the field, maybe expect the first time out used. He looks for a screen to Ryan. There's one block. Ryan's going to take it. He's past the 50. He's all the way in the 43, and just like that, 8 seconds later, and he worries the Jets might have had about field placement out of the way. a basic screen pass to Ryan, but that's Ryan's breadbasket. That's in his wheelhouse. Now they're 4th and 3. They have Breece Hall. They could run the ball, but I think they want to make sure Flannery gets closer for sure. That's Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson will get the first down, and they're at the 33. Now, if you're the Jets, are you calling the timeouts or are the Bengals calling the timeouts? Because if you're the Jets, I'm running this right down the middle of Breece Hall. Yeah, the Bengals did call a timeout.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Breece Hall tucks down his shoulder, picks up 8. They're getting closer and closer.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. The give on second to Hall.
Breece Hall picks up the first down. Bengals use their last timeout.
After the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Wary of the clock here,
40 seconds left, no timeouts.
Are still available. It's 1st and 10.
They got to get this clock running. They give it to Conley. Conley only picks up 1.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
But they're a 32-yard field goal away from winning the game. All right, right down the middle, hopefully. That 8, I'm not going to get fooled by that 8 win. Obviously, we got to factor in. That's the only thing about this. It's like, if you try to schedule it perfectly 1 second left, but what if it's all the way in the blue by then? I don't know. That's just something. I don't know if it was thought about, but also it's like, if you ever get screwed like that, that shouldn't be in the game. That should be worked around. Maybe push it a little to the right. Yeah, that's going to be perfect.
That one is good.
What? 1 second? That was the... Anyone see that? That was the slowest 1 second ever. 1? Yeah, that was... All right.
That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Why can't I declare an onside kick? I just want to practice.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up.
There's Flannery. Oh, good line drop. Someone thought we were going to be in bad. Someone out there thought we were going to get screwed for a second. But right, John, nice job. We're 2-0. We feel great. We won't even look at the stats. We're just going to keep going. 11:30, 90 minutes till kickoff. Oh, speak of a devil. All right. That's what we're talking about. All right. Week 3. So we'll see how much. So 3 streams took us the whole season last time. If we got 2 streams today, we could be cooking. All right. I just want to. The passer rating stat for Zach, or the QB rating, is really. All right, he's first. So that 1 interception didn't ruin his whole day, but he's off to a tremendous start. Kadar will get the ball soon at some point. But the team's looking good. Ooh, a lot more negotiations already than this year. Sauce. All right, so this guy, I think. These are 2 guys. They have no interest in being here. I don't know why that would be. But let's see right now. Let's just see. All right. Sauce Gardner, 99 overall Gardner Minshew. No, Sauce Gardner. Not Sauce Gardner Minshew. That'd be kind of a funny name, though. I feel like Sauce Gardner's worth it. Garrett Wilson, maybe not, but I feel like getting Sauce locked up could be huge. So I want to find a deal that makes sense. So, you know what? $25 million for Sauce Gardner for 4 years. What do we think? Oh, all right. So you might have been duping me to get more money. All right. That was easy. Maybe I just gave too much. And it will see Garrett Wilson for just 21 million makes a lot of sense, and we can always trade him. Well, we'll have to eat money, and when we need money the most to sign our guys on our rookie deals, but so he has no interest in being here, so I don't think he'll accept this deal. But you got to offer it. It's called a negotiation for a reason. 60 million 3 years. All right. Any of the smaller guys? All right, so that's going to be a lot of, again, we could see some, we could for sure see some of these guys back, but we'll see how the season plays out. All right, just got to double check. No injury so far, all right, so the practice injuries were definitely, like, maybe, it worked, but the chat didn't want it, so, all right, I do want to pull out my favorite Jets jerseys I've seen here. Those are some fresh jerseys too. Oh, we can put them in there in a first. We're kind of using a classic anniversary, classic alternate. We can put them in something fun. I will say, I think Madden does the thing better than Chell, because in Chell, like, the older the jersey you get, the worse they look. Like, if you ever use the Reebok jerseys in, like, the newer games, they look, like, weird. So I try to stick, if I ever play Chell, I try to stick to the Adidas, or maybe now Fanatics, so. But I know they just did the coaches update, so that kind of got me to do it, pop it and do it Chell, but I haven't figured out the franchise I want to sit down yet and do, because sometimes it's just too easy, unless you have like a 65 overall netminder in there to tank. Because if you just, unless you like want to sabotage your entire team, but you got to keep it realistic. Isn't that the whole point? All right, so Buffalo ain't the Bengals. They're 0-2, but it seems like those are always working. But it's 3rd and 3 now. We're 2-0. Costello, you come back to me. John, I like John. I love that route by John. Cud, I want Cud to drag, and then Wilson. Wilson, you could be my deep threat. There's John. Shout out John. That might be his first catch. I forget. I would say, if it was my choice and I had a nice little pizza that I knew I was going to eat all red zone Sunday Night Football day, I wish the Chiefs Bills was on Sunday night. But I always like a nice barbecue chicken, but you can never go wrong. Oh crap! You can never go wrong with the basic cheese. I'll say I had a bacon pizza recently for the first time in maybe like 7 years. Wasn't that good, but it reminded me of good bacon pizza. At that place, I usually get barbecue chicken. Oh, come on, Kennedy. And they usually have the barbecue chicken, like a small personal pizza, but they didn't have it this time. But I wanted a topping. Oh, guy stumbles. We saw that. All right. Garrett Wilson. There we go. He hurdles into the end zone. All right. Oh, they were driving, and they had a quick drive, and then we said, no way, Jose. All right, Ryan. I like Ryan here. I like Kadire, but I like Ryan better. There's Ryan. Good catch. Good first down. Good pickup. There should have been a flag there somewhere for sure.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They run. Here's Hall. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Throwing on 3rd and long.
There's Kadire. That's his favorite route. That's a first down. Hurry up, just in case someone challenges it.
Everybody rushing back to the line. On first down, here comes Hall. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Kennedy, you block.
From the 41. Gets everything he has under this throw.
There's Kadire!
He's got it inside the 10.
What a route by Kadire.
Not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
All right, we got some hitches. Who's going to be open? We're just going to quickly go down the line. No, well, we got Lazard and McDonald in there, so it could. Oh, there's McDonald. John McDonald, touchdown.
Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. So
They took out a lot of the vets. They put in some young, fresh, fast bodies. They did a quick, and when everyone's running those match and hit routes, as we saw, sometimes the quick, more energized guy can get that turnaround a bit faster, even if it's by point split second.
Throwing from the gun here.
Another throw to Ryan. Ryan will stick out for 3 yards. 2:48 remaining. Even with that interception by Harris, the Jets are looking good. Costello in motion. Harris holding. He finds Ryan. Ryan does a stop and go. He turns. He has the first down. And he'll pick up just enough as we get close to the 2-minute warning. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Jets.
Oh, I know the Highmark Stadium, but it's not. Again, this lady can't pronounce things. Looks like she said Primark. Here we go. Ooh.
Here's a throw.
Looks like a screen to Breece Hall. Breece Hall does a little ducking and dive. Oh, and I thought he was hurt.
Offense in the hurry up here.
They're in the hurry up.
2nd and 4.
Looking at their options. Kadire. Oh, Kadire couldn't hold on to him.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Big hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw.
Finds Kadire. Kadire has space.
Complete over the middle.
And he'll get out at the 41, close to the 40. Owen Kadire. He's been quiet the first 2 games. He's had a few big catches. Looks like he's showing up today.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Looking for Kennedy. Good play.
Is there to knock that away.
Read and react. Read and
See, that jersey looks really good, even though it's not new.
Quarterback's eyes are going. You've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Forced out to his right.
Harris being patient, and he has space. Harris picks up a huge gain, 19 yards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw.
Looking for Canavan at the sideline.
It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now.
McDonald picks up 9, 31.
12-yard line before the stop was made. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start.
You see the fullback in there is the time for a Conley cannonball. No cannonball. He's just going to pick up the first down. So it's 30 seconds.
Offense in the hurry up now.
They have 4 chances to get in the end zone,
Action on first.
or possibly 3. Oh, Canavan
Incomplete.
goes over his head. Should have had that one probably.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate.
But 26 seconds left, 2nd and 10 from the 11. They have that first down at the goal line if needed, but I think no matter what, the Jets are coming on with points here.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10.
Finds Costello.
Catch is made in close. And it's
And the Jets will use their first timeout.
Short of the sticks. The Jets
They suggested the fullback dive. Wow. The Conley cannonball. Oh, no prevail. 4th and inches. No, I didn't press anything.
So at the end of 2, the Jets really
I
playing
did not
role
press
players
huddle.
here. They've got the lead.
Hurry up. I promise you I did not do that.
Is standing by in Orlando. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're
As you can see, I was shocked. I literally did not press double triangle for sure. I don't even know what I just picked. But we have the ball. All right. The clock, remember, Andy Reid had clock management problems until he got Pat Mahomes, which is why I don't think he's the best coach in the NFL.
He fields it from the 8.
I think Josh Allen, you can't, even though I think he's maybe number one in my heart, I can't say he's number one. But Andy Reid, like, I can say this, Sean McVay and Mike Tomlin are ahead of Andy Reid, in my opinion. After that, maybe you can put him 3. There's some guys in there, but again, I can't get over the fact that Andy Reid was the most made fun of coach, and then he got Pat Mahomes, and now he's suddenly the best. And it's like, well, yeah, maybe because he has the best player. I don't know if that necessarily makes him the best coach. He's a good coach. Just like Bill Belichick, he was a good defensive head coach. No, he was just a good defensive coach. I don't know if he was a good defensive head coach. How can anyone know? Because, well, actually, you can say he wasn't because of the track record and the actual. But some people want to sugarcoat that and say, no. It's like, yeah, Brady won year 1 with the Bucs. I'm pretty sure like that ended the debate. Year 1, not year 2 or 3, year 1, during COVID.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they
All right.
catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain.
No,
and a first
the
down.
hair.
Getting out to his left.
No, that was just bad.
Picked up by Terrell Bernard.
Oh my, that was like, what were we? Yeah, that was hands down nothing the worst throw of Harris this year. We've seen that play before. The tight end breaks open, and Harris's throw goes right to the linebacker. If it was just 2 feet over his head, probably goes right to the tight end. But also the tight end started cutting in. If he just kept going straight, he would have been cooking. Oh no, is that Garrett Wilson all alone? Yes, it is.
It's grabbed inside the 30.
Someone's got to start covering this play.
Touchdown.
Matthew McDonald with the interception. PB. They called him PB in college at the NFL draft. He said, I want to make sure my name is not PB on that.
They'll come out throwing.
He said it would have been too many questions. Where does the P and the B come from? Your name is Matthew Hamilton McDonald. There is not a single P or B in that name.
That ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Cut near the goal line.
I remember one of some woman we went to high school with. We were sitting at the table, and that's when I never called Matt PB for a long time. But then I think it was at the Garden. I was calling him Matt, and he never got my attention, so I had to start calling him PB there. But I remember someone was asking me, like, where are you guys going tonight? I think Matt McDonald's having people. And some girl goes, who is that? And I go, PB. And her jaw dropped. She did not know PB's real name. Bit disrespectful, but also, like, I don't know. I guess it really depends on how well you know the lad, but then she said, where does the P and the B come from? And I said, there's not enough time left in class. I'll explain it tomorrow. Or you could have heard it in public speaking. I explained it in public speaking really well. Shout out highest grade in the class for my best man speech for PB. Garrett Wilson, 4 catches for 198.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
There's Kennedy. Yeah, right now you can see the Jets are they're snapping the ball and throwing it where they want to throw the ball.
Quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete.
Costello. Harris with over 400 yards.
And it's good enough for a New York first down. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often.
Kadire with the first down. He's over 100 yards.
Down all the way to the 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hall's gonna try to smash.
And they'll go for the rush. Run the clock.
It's a road win for the Jets.
So a year ago at this time, one of the big sports talk radio debates in New York was, would you trade Zach Harris for Josh Allen? And I said at the time, yes. Looks like I am officially taking that back. Look at that. Kadire with 5 for 102. Ryan 4. Wilson 4. Costo. Those 3 I felt were huge 3s, though. John, what a breakout performance from him. Kennedy gets involved. Remember, we saw him last year. He was a dog in the playoffs. So, what time's it now? We already played 3 games. Is it not even noon yet? Let's just sim. Let's see where we are. Week 4. First with the Patriots 3-0. Drake May, the Colts, the Texans. Oh, we gotta. Obviously, they do a lot of. I don't know what Steph. I don't think Stephon Diggs has been a free agent. Maybe he has, and I just didn't notice. Maybe that first year because I wasn't really looking for him. All right. Even though all right. Shout out Harris. But we want to see is Billy Ryan being relevant with the Texans. No. Can we view other teams' depth charts in this game? Pretty sure you can, right? Not trade center. I want to go to depth center or depth chart. There's depth chart. Yeah, we can. So Texans. Let's see. Where's Billy Ryan? Because the question. So a lot of the biggest first question I got is like everyone's like, oh, we're gonna. All right. So all right. So he'll get going there. He'll get going. He's 76 overall. They shouldn't. All right. May take time. May take an injury, but as of right now, I can tell you this: I have no plans to trade for Billy Ryan. Now, could it get to the point where there's an injury and maybe in year 2, year 3 of Billy Ryan's career? But right now, he's with the Houston Texans. They overdrafted him. He was ready to go in the 3rd round. We had a nice 2nd round pick ready to use on him, and the Texans took him. Simple as that.
It's week 4 of the net.
Sorry if you can hear that. I was doing a beat with my phone, with my mouth. I think it was the wicked. The dun 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 dun. I've never seen a QB run straight out of the backfield like that. They tried throwing them off for the first play of the game. No prevail.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Harris looking for Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, 198 yards last week, picks up the first gain for 24. An eighth of what he got.
He'll look to throw.
And he's going to do a very similar play to Costello. Costello with the catch! Costello's down at the 1.
He's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Is J.J. McCarthy their QB? Oh, still Sam Darnold. Darnold going on 3 years starting there.
It's Hall.
And Breece Hall doesn't even break a sweat. But the Vikings go right back down and score.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to
Oh,
throw.
Josh Ryan, what a catch.
Taken down on what should be the final play.
So none of the Brandon Goddard or Charles Davis boots so far. I think we on Tarico, woman Tarico.
2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw.
He's looking at Canavan. Canavan, big catch by Canavan. Stays up, but not in bounds.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Here we go. 3-0. Zach Harris has had a huge year 2 leap. Can't really say that about anyone else. Maybe some defensive players, but the ball's being spread out. He's looking for the open guy.
Now, faking the give. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. The Vikings have got it.
I feel like that looked like a throw. Wasn't a good throw. Can we challenge that? I don't think we can, but no. All right. Harris looking mad after that one. And he's going to chuck it all the way up to Sean Costello. Oh, Costello looking for the flag. Second and 10. Hand off to Ryan. Ryan will pick up maybe 2. 2 for sure. 3rd and 8. They're down by 7 after that pick 6 or scoop 6. Because I'm still convinced it was a throw, even though Garrett Wilson wide open, gets both feet down at the 49, the other 49.
Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this throw.
Looked like a 50-50 ball, but Bynum and Costello touch each other and not the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's exactly what we told Zach not to do. Oh no. Breece Hall can't make the tackle. 2 straight pick 6s on back-to-back drives for the New York Vikings.
A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Bad throw by Zach Harris. Tried to be a hero there. But he hasn't had a lot of that all year, so he's been getting better. But right now, the Vikings look like they're giving something to the Jets they haven't seen yet this year. They got to start getting some points. Looking for McDonald. McDonald will pick up 9. Set up the 3rd and 1. Ryan in the backfield, no Breece Hall. And Ryan will pick up the first down.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and
The play action. Back to McDonald. McDonald's going to break free, and he'll pick up more than he needs.
out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, here comes Hall.
Hall
And that'll go for
bounces off the first guy. He's only rushed 3 times so far.
Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw.
And Harris saw that guy just get absolutely beat by Big Mike. Not even an effort there. Now it's 3rd and 22, but when's 3rd and 22 ever been a problem for Zach Harris or Coach Matt Ryder? Remember the Massachusetts Miracle? Goes a screen. Ryan looks like he might just be looking to get back into field goal range, and he climbs back to the 43, which might give Flannery room for a 60-yard field goal. Flannery from 60. And inside a dome, Flannery's perfect from 60.
60 yards out. He's got the leg to knock it through.
And the Vikings score with 1 second left in the half.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
And it's deflected to be an interception.
Picked up by Byron Murphy.
And some linemen who are well down the field. And they started with the ball. All right, this seems a bit rigged. We got to figure that out. We got to figure out what that glitch is. It might just be from playing the last play, but I feel like it didn't happen all the times we did that. But it's something we got to figure out because it's horseradish and we're... Oh, Canavan! Howdy. Time out. All right. I said there was a chance we could challenge it. I was hoping maybe he landed on his back prior to the ball hopping out, but we can't even challenge it, so no point. Brees Hall fumbles, and just like that, the Vikings have the ball. Ooh. Oh, they went for it. Why would they go for it?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Looking for Canavan. Canavan's wide open. Canavan.
Right sideline and complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's Hall.
This has definitely been Harris's least effective game throwing the ball. But they're looking to get some points here before this third quarter ends.
Picks up 9 on the play.
Is that Sober? Sober, huge pickup.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Trying to get one more playoff. They're going to run out of time because Harris is just standing there.
So these
Looking.
teams take the long walk to the opposite.
All right, 21 points. It's a 3-touchdown.
It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted by I want to make sure I picked some good ones there. But yeah, Mike Conley. Oh, I thought we were closer than the 3. But let's see what the Conley Cannonball. The Conley Cannonball touchdown. All right, I got to make sure this game doesn't do any stupid things. So we can go play by play for now. Here we go. All right. TJ Hawkinson. Need a miracle stop, boys. Let's go. Jerome Ford just running it down our throat little by little. Good sack. Will Reichert misses the 34-yard field goal. And it's going to take a miracle, but the Jets have life.
They'll drop to throw.
And Harris, he's looking deep, but he gets rid of it. Say right now we have 2 shots we can take on 1st and 2nd down, and then 3rd down we got to play 4-down territory because we have time.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Looking for Costello. Costello can't hold on to it.
Incomplete coverage was good that time.
Because it's
Contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason.
Oh, wow. All right.
So this offense,
We'll see what happens, but all right. Good. Hey, can't win them all.
A win here for the Vikings. And right away you can point to the turn.
You gotta definitely get Harris more comfortable, get his confidence back in throwing the ball. We were playing better towards the end. We gotta get points early. All right, I'm seeing Bills week 6, so I'm thinking this game will be the last game of the matinee stream. But as always, it depends how we feel. Well, let's just keep grinding though. We'll check. No one's like got secretly hurt, right? No, we've been a healthy team this year. Big difference. Check the depth chart, make sure no one's gotten moved around. We haven't had any injuries, so I don't think that would be the case. But yeah, we haven't even seen Al Lazard. I don't remember seeing John last game at all. So maybe that's when you know our wide receivers, we're not using them enough when they're not getting gassed, and we don't need these guys coming in just for a play when the defense is doubting them.
It's week 5 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets.
All right. I didn't check what the Patriots' record are, but if they're still undefeated, we gotta win this one.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And it's a big throw to start, and it's to Kennedy. He's been quiet lately. You gotta wonder if they're gonna try to get some guys going here versus the Dolphins team. That should be rather easy to beat. Costello versus Ramsey, we saw last year a few times that Costello might have the upper hand, and Costello blows by Jalen Ramsey. Touchdown, Jets! Costello somersaults into the end zone. Sorry, Dolphins fans, for jinxing you there.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position.
Harris going to turn out, pick up an easy 6.
Teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one receiver route, and take your shot downfield.
And it's Kennedy again. Kennedy with another big grab. And you get Zach Harris already looks better throwing the ball the first quarter than the entirety of the last game.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, the Vikings, they didn't have the best record, but their defense might have been underrated for this Jets team. But they know this Dolphins team. They know them well. This was the team Zach Harris got benched against last year during Week 17 and led to a Jameis Winston comeback. So you know, obviously, he has a lot to prove because he proved it a lot during the playoff run. But this is the team that really made him have his welcome to the league moment.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Looking for Costello. Costello dives, but he can't hold on to the ball. Good effort by Costello. Harris throws a little out front, but it was in a spot where either his receiver could get it or nobody could get it. And that's the throws you love to see if you're a coach. Especially from a guy who was so prone to make mistakes just a year ago. Oh, and Kadire drops the ball. And that's going to require a punt from Mango. Mango.
Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they
Oh,
get to turn
yep,
it back to
that's
their offense.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside.
Mango. He graduated cum laude, or whatever that word is. I don't know. I wasn't close to it, so I don't know. Cum laude? Cum laude? Cum laude? I don't know. So anyway, Mango finished with that, so shout out him.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And Garrett Wilson, good one around. Garrett Wilson might take this on all the way to the house. He has 2 guys chasing, a third coming, but it's not enough. The Jets take the lead. $32 seconds left.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, I like Cud, but the defense adjusted that well. All right.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd and 9 now. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
Garrett Wilson might have had it, but he drops it. Harris telling the team to settle down. These drops, they're down by 3. These drops might come back to bite them if they don't stop now.
Every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Looking for Costello. Can you get out of bounds? No, they got to use a timeout. All right, I'll say Harris has a cannon here. I would try the Hail Mary on this play, and then if not, pick up whatever yards you need with 2 or 3 seconds left and use that timeout.
They'll look to throw again. Bears it out
Oh, there's a flag. Kadire got pushed. And it's intercepted. Kadire's going to tackle. But is this going to go all the way to the 1 yard line? Can't just push Owen Kadire like that. Jalen Ramsey.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And we got a chip shot from Flannery to end the half.
Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
And his kick is
And we got a tie. All right. Let's jump to next play. All right. We have the ball.
and ready to get the party started for the second.
I like that. Try to get a touch. 1 second left.
Tied on the scoreboard.
There's Josh Ryan. And all right, Josh, he's never been the most elusive guy like that. So I don't know why. John's fast. So maybe we got to move. And that's not anything on Josh. It's just what your mom and dad gave you. Physical attributes.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. And
Let's say,
stopped here.
people can watch the last stream. We only turned off the practice injuries, but it seems like that's keeping the team way more healthy. Looking deeper, that's a mistake. Good job not being intercepted.
Knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, and he tried the fake, but the guy came to him so fast. All right, Mango trying to redeem himself with a better punt here.
As he'll punt it away for the second time.
Ooh, that guy got close.
Fair catch called for and taken right.
There's
near the
Donahue.
30-yard line.
Dislocated thumb. I don't want to lose any offensive linemen, so we're gonna play in a sub there. But good stop by our defense.
They'll come out throwing here.
Looking for Costello on the short game. Costello stays up and can pick up a few more after catching about 8 yards past the line of scrimmage. Harris, even he wasn't pleased with his performance last game. So far, he's come up. He's played well. You could definitely tell he has that confidence back that it seemed like he was lacking towards the end of the game. Oh, look, he was pulling his arm.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Looking for Kadire, and Kadire was going to pick up more than enough.
It's complete. And he's going to be
A huge pickup for Kadire. Harris goes well over 250 in this one so far, with 2 touchdowns, no picks.
46 yards.
If they score here, the Jets will be in great shape as we head towards the 4th quarter.
Back to throw now on 1st
Costello in the backfield, and they'll pick him up for an easy 4.
That's complete.
5 for 87. Costos. A lot of the big guns who have been quiet the last few weeks have been stepping up big now. Ryan out on. Oh, what a play! Josh Ryan left uncovered on the outside. He just comes back in on a drag, and he is wide open. No one nearby. The Jets have the lead. But the Dolphins, they drive down the field right away. 5:51 left.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Harris looking to escape, and he'll take the sack.
Receiver, and he's brought down.
He's not going to escape in the pocket. If he has space, he can run, but he's not going to. We'll see. We saw Maverick Ryder sometimes. Like he would. There was one play I remember looking back at. He got like bodied like twice, and he was able to still make a play. But he's looking for Costello, and Costello's going to have a catch right in the breadbasket. Harris at 316 now. 316 to be clear for all the people who may have blasted headphones too much in their ear.
Into Miami territory at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, Kennedy.
And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right.
Run by Ryan. Ryan I thought he saw a hole, can only pick up 2. But they are what should be in Flannery field goal range. Which at least has to be the goal of this drive. And maybe it is as Breece Hall runs it up the middle. 4th and 5th, 49 yards from Flannery.
Not budging, back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Flannery. Little to the right, but it's perfect. 4:49 left. Let's see what happens. 1 yard run by A-Chain. 9-yard run by A-Chain. All right. Griffin Morelli with a huge sack. Quinn, that's a duo. All right, 4th and 21.
Here's Ryan right now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Donahue tries getting a few extra there, but Rush is right on him. All right, a touchdown probably secures the win for the Jets. A long drive secures the win for the Jets. Just can't be turning the ball over.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure they're
Garrett Will. Oh no, and that's the game. Oh, it's Costello. I apologize. Sean Costello. Pulling up big time.
With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets use the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like
Oh, and they only pulled this one once last year, and they do it again. Flannery to Kennedy.
There, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time.
Dolphins are driving right now. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. 3rd and 2. All right. They go for 2? They do. Wow, they got it. All right. So it looks like they're going to go onside kick. We'll put the hands team out there.
With under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here.
Lazard just jumping for no reason. But shout out him. We haven't seen him a lot this year on the field, so he's going to show off his hands. He's still playing for money. All right, they have all 3 timeouts left. That's annoying. That's impressive, though. They did that whole drive without using their timeouts. I was monitoring that.
Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
All right. We're just going to win this game, so Breece Hall better not fumble after I say that, but... Oh, there's Breece Hall. And can he get the first down to win the game? He does.
Gets out of bounds to stop the clock. It's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
There we go. Oh, what? I forgot. I thought they used it last time. But here we go. We're gonna win the game right here. Harris, get back on our side of the field.
So as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they take a knee.
And the Jets improved to 4-1.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with
I just don't want this to be intercepted.
To go in this game. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Thank God.
And he bats it away.
I wanted to try something there with Costello, but he got double teamed. All right. Good win. What's the time? 12:16. This might be a good time to start. Probably have one more. That would get us right to that 12:40, 12:45 range, which I was looking for. But We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll sim a week. We'll see. We'll check some things, and then because we get to the point where we play one game and then the trade deadline tonight. We're definitely gonna have the trade deadline tonight. Oh, weekly awards. Zach Harris, first AFC Player of the Week honors for him. Stats: Harris, he's first in passing yards, second in touchdowns. Look at that. I love that passer rating being high, even though it feels like the interceptions have gone up. So that's awesome. Brees Hall. Josh only has 4 rushes. That's not. Garrett Wilson, Sean Costello. Again, we're distributing the ball. Love to see that. Kennedy, still no touchdowns this year. But we'll get things going now. I'm very interested to see, wow, Liam Kelly with our 21 solo tackles. Interceptions, how are we doing here? McDonald, Adams, Leslie. Any fumble recoveries? No, we've not been fumbling the ball. Or they've not been fumbling the ball. All right, I think we're going to stop here for now. Shout out the matinee streams. The matinee streams always seem to have it sets us up for a positive evening stream. So we'll save the game to where it needs to be saved. Mav Jets. All right, everybody, take care. Hopefully everyone gets who wants to watch tonight catches up on this one, but you know the drill. Take care and all that great stuff.